Productivity is sort of like the fuel of competitiveness. I mean, if your productivity is going up, you're probably growing, you're probably getting more competitive, you're probably going to be successful. If it's going down, you could be in trouble. It's like keeping score. You know whether you're moving forwards or you're moving backwards. You can have an idea of whether you're doing better than your competition or worse. By measuring it, you actually take the first step along the path towards getting better at it. The key thing and the encouragement I give to people is to choose the measure that works for you and make it relevant to the people who are going to use it. So for example, in a shop, it probably doesn't make an awful lot of sense to tell people what the profit was for the whole company if there's a big company and you've got lots of shops. What might make a lot more sense is to say what were the sales per employee in that shop. And so taking approaches like that can make it much more relevant and easier for people to get a hold of and to take action from. One of the things that arguably has held back productivity is that some companies have just employed lots more people without necessarily increasing the value that they've been creating. Then what happens is wages stay low and they don't really grow and your competitiveness doesn't improve. If the employment market gets tighter, and it is, companies are going to have to focus more on how they can drive the value per person that they're employing. They're going to have to think more about what kind of investments do they need to make in technology, in equipment, in training and development of people in order to help them to do more and to create more value. And the great thing about that is if you can do that, you can pay those people more money because they're generating more value. And that's where productivity matters to everybody all the time in the economy. Businesses need to be really the source of the solution. You can't keep asking the government to do all those kinds of things. Actually, it's in the hands of business people like us to make a difference. Most business people want to improve their businesses every day. It's not like they're sitting there thinking they don't care. They care deeply and they really want to make their businesses better. And sometimes what they just need is some encouragement, some support, some help, some praise actually, and some recognition of where they're doing great stuff. And if we can get that to be happening across thousands of British businesses, we can make a huge difference to the economy. And it's not just like the economy that's over there, it's the economy that sits in every single one of us. It's the source of where we get our wage growth from. It's the source of whether we get in and on in work, whether the business we're working for is getting better, is growing, it's creating opportunities for people. Big reason for people to do this is that it's the way you set out on a path towards becoming more competitive, fitter, better, able to both be more successful as a business, but also to create the conditions where your employees and the people who you work with get more from that business.